Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Yash. I am a committer at Shardeum and I welcome you to another episode of dApp Library. This time we have ChainHash with us. ChainHash is a very special project because it's being developed by the Shardeum OG contributors. So I won't waste any time and let's directly get into the team members of ChainHash and let's have a chat with them. Hi Vajinath and Puneet, how are you guys doing?
Hello, Yash. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Hi Ash, hi. We are doing great. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, what's happening? How's the weather? How's everything?
Weather in Delhi is getting cold, and a lot of people are like getting under the weather, not feeling well. In fact, I was also not well, but we are still very active.
And here in Bangalore, you guys may be knowing, right? It's very cold and it's also raining here from almost a week. It's so rainy with a cold mixture. Very cold weather. You all Shardium ecosystem members has to visit East India December time to enjoy the weather of Bangalore.
We'll have to be safe then. We'll have to be
Yeah.
safe in Bangalore. But let's talk about ChainHash. We have been seeing how ChainHash has been progressing, but it would be really great if you guys introduce us to ChainHash and what ChainHash is all about.
Sure, Yash. Thank you so much for the question. Let me just start by introducing the team behind ChainHash. We'll start with the latest addition in our team. The latest member in our team is Saloni Verma, who has joined us as marketing and communications lead head. And she has been working very actively in Shardium also and in ChainHash also. And apart from her, we have four co-founders. We have Vajnath here. He is the person who deployed the first ERC20 token when the testnet went live. Within few minutes of testnet going live, he deployed the first ERC20 smart token VSHM, and he has been an active contributor in Shardium since day one. Then we have Sailesh. Sailesh is again a very active contributor in Shardium since day one. He's taking care of backend. Then the co-founder is Saurabh. He's taking care of UI UX, and he has also been involved in Shardium actively. And then, last but not the least, it's me, Puneet. I've also been involved in Shardium since day one, and I'm taking care of the strategy and growth. So this is the team behind ChainHash. Now going on to how we started with ChainHash, we call ourselves born from OCC because all the four co-founders we met in Shardium community. Shardium gave us a platform because of its OCC principle. It gave us a platform to collaborate and contribute. And that's how we four co-founders started interacting with each other. And, we got to know more about each other. And that's when we started ideating that let's make a product which is, by the community for the community. And that's how we came up with ChainHash.
It would be great if you also introduce to us what ChainHash exactly is.
Sure. So we started ideating, since March, April, and we ideated a lot of products, and then finally we thought about making a product which will make life of the user easier. So it since April we saw a lot of dexes started coming up on testnet. So we wanted to let the user enjoy the testnet, and that's how we came up with the dex aggregator. As there were many dexes, and we wanted to make user experience easy, simplify it. So we wanted to eliminate the paradox of choice for users. if in AlphaNet we have so many dexes, then by the time we go on Mainnet and even after Mainnet launch, we'll be coming up with lots of dexes. So we thought about Dex aggregator, which will make the choice easier for the user and it will give the best value of the token. So that's how we came up with Dex aggregator.
Yeah, definitely a noble idea here. And again, making things easy for an end user, because definitely there will be a lot of dexes, and it's easy if you get everything at once and like the best price at one place. So definitely, and I have seen how other dex aggregators work. So definitely, when it comes to chain hash, it will be really a huge thing. And talking about the OCC and how you guys were born, so that is something I think I have seen in Shardium community only, where people have been starting collaborating with each other and forming their own groups, teams, and then decide and have decided to build their own project. So again, kudos to OCC, kudos to all of you contributors who have started this. And yeah, man, Vajinath, if you'd like to speak something about that as well, because as you like, as
Yeah,
everybody
so
knows.
kudos to everyone, and we are very thankful for Shardium ecosystem. We are very lucky to be contributing for a layer one blockchain, Shardium, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are very early and very lucky to contribute, and we have found our co-founders inside the Shardium ecosystem, which is a wonderful thing to happen, right? We ideated the plan and started building ChainHash Dex aggregator. Yeah, we want to thank Shardium ecosystem as a whole.
Actually, it's the again,
Yes.
it's the community. And again, talking about the community, because after all, everybody is a part of community. So when you guys launched, how has the response so far when it comes to chain hash from the community?
Uh, Yash, thank you so much for that question. Being born out from the community of Shardium, so community has a very special place for us, and that's how we came up with the idea of making a product which is driven by the community, which is completely community centric. So definitely the support and response which we are getting from community is very very good. In fact, we were the first project in Shardium. As soon as we announced early access sign-ups, we got 10,000 requests within a record time of 7 days. So that was a huge number we got. So that response was tremendous. And since then, when we have opened the Discord, Twitter, these channels, we have been getting a lot of members who are joining the social media handles. So it has been a very organic growth, and we are on 54th day today since the announcement, and we are close to 15K mark in our Discord, and uh, we have crossed 6K mark in our Twitter on the 54th day itself. So this kind of response we are getting from the community, and people also give good feedbacks. Though the main testnet is in alpha stage, so a lot of work is a lot of updates are going on. But it's very good to see that people are actively using the product, what we are doing, and we get good response that the transaction are going very smooth. Since the latest testnet reset, we are yet to redeploy, but before that we got very good responses and feedbacks from the community, and we thank you community for that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have been following Chain Hash since the very beginning and very closely. The numbers that you guys have been pulling is pretty amazing when it comes, not just when it comes to Twitter, Discord, or the early access that you guys had, but there's something that I have also seen is you both have created a campaign, and since the day Chain Hash has launched, you guys have been running that campaign on your personal profiles as well. So can you tell us more about that as well?
Sure. Thank you so much for noticing that, Yash. We have learned from the best. We are me and Vejnath, we have been following Nishal closely for a long time, and we have learned a lot from the campaign with Nishal ran, especially hashtag India wants crypto. One of the first campaign which was through Nishal. So that's how we also came up that with Dex aggregator, on the basis of the initial surveys we did, we saw that though Dex aggregator is a DeFi protocol, and it's one of the most sophisticated protocol in DeFi which helps getting the best value of your token, not many people use. It is still not used by many users, crypto users. So with the intention of helping those users, onboarding them, educating them how they can make the most of a DEX aggregator, with that intent, we came up with a campaign, hashtag empowering decentralized economy, hashtag empowering the economy. So as and when we are growing, once we reach the beta net, then we will start educating all the users how they can make the most of a DEX aggregator on a L1 network. So we want to empower every user so that they can get the most of each and every token swap they are doing.
Yeah, that's definitely required. I mean, when it comes to the audience, education is the primary key, so that more and more people will start using dexes and the dex aggregators, of course. So that's the idea. Like education will really help them, because as of now most of them are still using centralized exchanges, and we've seen what happens to centralized exchanges. So it's a very recent
Yeah.
story, everybody is aware of that. So but again, when it comes to the education campaigns that you guys are running, and not just that, but a lot of different strategies that you guys have on your platforms, can you take us through the strategies that you guys have implemented so far and the success you have got from those strategies?
Sure, Yash. Just to highlight, when we are talking about educating,
Mm-hmm.
uh, when somebody use a DEX, they are getting access to one pool,
Yes.
and when they are using DEX aggregator, they are getting access to multiple pools, and from those multiple pools, also with the help of an algorithm, you can get a better value of your token. So we are working on that, and regarding the strategies, what we want, as I mentioned, that we want to be a community centric product. So that's how we came up with early access. Early adopters have always been rewarded by crypto projects. So that's why we opened access for early access people. Those who have signed up, they will be very closely getting the limited access to the product, and we will be working on their feedbacks. We'll be working with those early access users so that we are able to incorporate their feedback in the product, and make a product which is of use, which every user can relish. That's why we say that ChainHash will make swapping fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one of the strategies which we have implemented, and that's why we are just working. Though every social media handle is of utmost importance, every community member and their opinion is very important to us. But as we are working on feedbacks, so we are giving more importance to our Discord server. That's why we have most of the user there. A lot of activities are going on, and a lot more activities are under planning on Discord. Then we have our Twitter channel where we are actively engaging the Twitter follower, and we also have our TG channel where we also have a very active engagement.
Yeah, I mean, I again, I have been part of that, so like I'm aware of it. A lot of people who are here, I think they should go join their Discord server and give ChainHash a feedback of what's happening and what's not, and everything that they can work upon. So I think Puneet, Vegina, Shailesh and Saurabh can work on that, and Saloni is here as well. So I think Saloni takes care of the Discord, right?
Yes, at present we all are actively involved, but going forward, as Shardium gave us the opportunity, we want to give the opportunity to our members by becoming contributors. But at present, we all are actively involved. Saloni, Vajnath, me, we all three are actively involved in all social media handles. Sailesh and Saurabh are actively involved in front end and back end.
Mm-hmm. And so you mentioned something that you have this tagline called "swapping is fun." So when it comes to again, I also like that tagline so much that I have been using that tagline everywhere when I'm making announcements or something. So not just this, but what are the other things that we can look forward to when we are talking about chain hash, the the project developments, or anything, that any campaigns that you guys are bringing, or anything very similar to how you have put this educational campaign that you guys are running, or the tagline that you have. So is there anything that we can look forward to when it comes to chain hash?
Sure, Yash. We keep on getting a lot of requests that people are facing challenges in accessing the product or claiming tokens. So we are working something around that, which will
Mm-hmm.
make the user experience easier for early access people. That is something we have been working on, but since the main testnet got reset, Liberty got reset, we are yet to redeploy because the majority of the dexes are yet to redeploy. So as soon as we redeploy, we'll be coming up with a surprise for all the early access user, so that they can use the product directly without any problem. So that is one of the surprises which the community can look forward to.
Interesting. That's really interesting. I think everybody is gonna get something soon. And yeah, definitely that was there. So Liberty 1.5 was recently reset and we went to 1.6. So again every dApp has to redeploy, and that's something I think most of users are facing problems in. But over time, most of them should be able to use the services properly. And again, talking about the product, we just had a chat about product, we just had a chat about what's coming, what's next. It would be great if you take us through the interface and how to use chain hash. So if you can just demonstrate us something, that will be great.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you, Yash. Vajnath, over to you.
Yes. Yes. Uh, when we talk about the product, we have launched our chain hash alpha version on this November 4th this month on Liberty Shardeum Liberty 1.5, right? So after that, we had many good transactions, and many people started using our chain hash dex aggregator, and we were the top on the all the Shardium dApps used by the users. There were so many transactions, like we have seen almost four transactions per 4 or 5 seconds, like that. We were having a very huge transactions going on from chain hash on the Shardium Liberty testnet. So recently we had a reset, right, on Shardium Liberty 1.5. So I will just go through to use our ChainHash DEX aggregator. ChainHash.io is the link. www.chainhash.io. Anyone can open. This is our the portal. This is a portal, and we have launched our alpha version of the product. So just click on the alpha, launch alpha, and you will be able to get the alpha.chainhash.io
But
dashboard.
chain hash,
Okay.
are you
Vajnath, your screen is still not showing. Maybe you can reshare again.
yeah, exactly. I'm not able to see a screen.
Yes. I am just sharing the screen.
Awesome, awesome.
Visible, right?
Um, okay, Brajesh is also sharing the link in the chat, but we'll just wait. Okay, yeah, it's visible now.
Is it,
Yeah, yeah, it is.
you people can see now?
Yes.
Yes, it's visible now.
This is our portal, www.chainhash.io. So we have given an option to launch the alpha. When you click the launch alpha, it will take to alpha.chainhash.io link. Here we have deployed our test version, alpha version of DEX aggregator hash. So when you click a connect wallet button, you will ask to connect a MetaMask injected Web3 browser. Okay. So when you connect now, because of the recent reset, we are the swaps are not going on. So what I will do is when you connect your wallet, you will just get this screen. Okay, the dashboard will be visible for the user. So when you connect, you will be given with which address you have connected you to the ChainHash platform. And here on the left hand side, we are showing all the dexes which we are integrated. Now we have a ChainHash and a hypothetical version of DEX, and we have integrated a Shardeum swap already, and we are in talks with other DEXs also, which are deploying on top of Shardeum AlphaNet. So on the right hand side, you have an option to swap the tokens, right? So you can choose if a user want to swap SHM to USDT, just choose SHM and how many tokens you want to swap. So here it will show how many USDT you will be getting for each swap. So for one swap, just for an example, you may be getting 10 USDT, right? So when you click here, instead of SHM, all the tokens which are listed on all the dexes on Shardeum, you will be getting an option to choose the tokens and what you want to receive by swapping your token. Here it will give an option and it will show how much you are receiving. So once you are done, you can swap easily with a single click of button and you will immediately get through the swap. Our DEX aggregator is working in such a way that there will be no times leakage and all. It will be immediately swapped and you can see all the options like price impact, how much will, the price impact will be and how much the gas cost will be and the minimum amount which you are receiving after deducting the slippages and all. This is overall dashboard we are already built. Our MVP launched already. And yeah, we are improving the UI UX. Our devs are working hard. Based on the community feedbacks and all, we took a very seriously the feedbacks and we are working hard to get a very good user experience for the community. This is just a dashboard I have gone through. Once it is live on Liberty 1.6 and Liberty 2, we are already in a stage that we can deploy on 1.6 and our devs are also working to make it live on Liberty 2 as soon as possible. Right. So this is a dashboard I have went through.
Yeah, Vaijanathan. So, talking about the dashboard, the left side is where all the dexes are gonna be listed, and
Yes.
we
Yes.
can select one of the dexes which has again the less price available for the swap, and then we can click on it, and we'll be using that particular liquidity to swap our tokens, right? That's the idea
So
here.
how it will work is, say you want to swap SHM to USDT. Okay. So once the user chooses SHM in the right hand side, so here all the dexes which have those liquidity SHM USDT liquidity will be shown here, and the best price which where you will be getting, it will be shown as a best tag.
Yeah.
Okay. So say there are 10 dexes with SHM and USDT liquidity already on them. So the best price we may get on Shardeum swap sometime at a given point of time, and at another given point of time, swap to finance may be having the best price. The user no need to click the best like option here. He can directly click for the quick swap option. That is how easy we are making for the user to use it.
So basically, I don't have to select any one dex, but
Yeah.
the system will select the best dex out of itself, right?
best decks out of itself, and we are showing which is the best at a given point of time, which is the best option the user is getting.
Yes, yes. Just to add what Vajnath has presented, this is the MVP. This is the alpha testnet version of the product. So that's why you are seeing which DEX is giving you the best price. As and when we move to BetaNet and Mainnet, you will be getting a better price. So that's the element of surprise which ChainHash is working on. You will be getting the better value of your token, better than any DEX can offer. So at present in MVP, you are seeing the best which you are getting from one DEX, but eventually in the end product, you will get an even better value, better than any DEX.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for the demo. And so again, just one more question. As of now, ChainHash is available to only the alpha users or the users who signed up when you guys launched, right?
Yes.
Early access users only have access.
Yeah, because I did use that and I had claimed my early access role. So if the early access roles are open, everybody who is here, go and claim them. Or if you guys are announcing any early access roles right now. So that's there. And again, I think the product is really good. I have used the product. I have tried swapping my SHM test
Yeah.
SHM tokens to USDT. Would like to know how prepared are you guys for the mainnet, and what are the things that you need from when it comes to mainnet. So anything that you guys are working on, and everything that you can share us about the mainnet right now.
Sure, sure, Yash. So, I don't know how many people have been there since day one on Shardeum, but as we have been there on day one, so Shardeum and we are making on, Shardeum L1. So, as soon as the alpha testnet was announced, within a month's time, Shardeum testnet was DDoSed. There was a DDoS attack, and since then, Shardeum has evolved in terms of security, on the network, and we are making a product which is on L1 network, which has improved on security. It'll be further improving. So while it has been a challenge, for the users to have access, but as soon as we go on to BetaNet in Shardium, when the community has the opportunity to run their nodes, that problem will be solved, and then we will start working on improving the code of our protocol, because in Dex aggregator, for one swap which you are doing, there are multiple of communication calls which the protocol does with all the dexes and the L1 network. So at present, due to the RPC communication throttle, that feature is a bit limited in AlphaNet. But when we go to BetaNet, that will improve, and our team is working on that. So in terms of preparedness, the community will be ever growing. The protocol will be worked upon. The UI UX will be made more interactive, and any other feature which our community wants to see before mainnet, we will be working on that. So we are in a good position to deliver what our community wants.
Mm-hmm. I also think that the again, when talking about the UI UX of ChainHash, I really feel that it's good. I have tried it. Everybody who's here, they should try that. And again, go follow them on go follow them on Twitter, Discord, and do you guys have a Telegram as well?
Yes, yes, we have a Telegram as well. We'll just drop the link.
Yeah, so maybe just drop the links and everybody can follow you there, put their feedbacks, test the products, and yeah, let's get ready for the mainnet. I cannot wait for the mainnet and test out ChainHash when SHM token goes live. So that's there. And yeah, it was nice having you guys. Thank you so much. If you'd like to end this by saying something to everyone, please feel free to unmute yourself.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much, Yash, for inviting ChainHash, and we thank you all the members who logged in to listen to us. We'll just request to join our Discord, follow us on Twitter, so that you can stay tuned. And one of the things what we are working on, while user experience is of priority, one of the top priority what we have before mainnet launch is we'll prepare a good protocol, we'll prepare a good product. But as dex aggregator is a very sophisticated defi protocol, communication router, so we will be, our top priority will be to have a very secure audit of the whole protocol, so that no issue comes up to any user at any point of time. With that, we just are aiming to deliver a very secure and a very user-friendly product, and we welcome every user and every feedback from the community members. Thank you so much.
Yes. I also personally want to thank Ash for inviting ChainHash for dApp library. We were waiting from long time, and yeah, we have done it today. Close. Thank you for everyone who had joined for this dApp library to know us, to know more about the ChainHash. And I want to thank heartily the Shardeum ecosystem, what our visionary leaders, Nichal Shetty and Omar is building. Yeah, we want to thank them very much. And yeah, community is all about Web3. Like community is the CEO of Shardeum, right? We are adopting the same principles into our ChainHash. We want to build community-centric products, and yeah, we want to thank for community supports also. We are overwhelmed by the support and love they are showing for the ChainHash. Thank you. Thank you,
Definitely
everyone.
definitely
Yeah.
this support is gonna grow up and up only, and we'll be seeing
Yes.
more and more community members adopting all the products that are on top of Shardium. So again, and yeah, talking about CEO of Shardium, and so like as you mentioned, CEO of Shardium, we do have that merch ready. Everybody who's here, they can get
Yes,
that
yes,
merch.
yes.
Yeah.
We,
So
I have seen, yeah.
so
I have already ordered. Yes, in the next Delhi meetup, I'll be wearing that.
oh, awesome. So that's there. So everybody, I'd
We
suggest
request
everybody to.
everyone in the community to order them. We are the CEO of Shardium
Hmm.
community.
So yeah, thank you so much again, and and thank you everybody who joined. That was the team Chain Hash. We'll meet again on the another episode of dApp Library next week with Space Shot. So by the time, take care of yourself and have a good time. Bye everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Yash.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you.
community. Thank you for